Hey guys, welcome to Newbie Life. We're back. It's been 2 weeks since we did the new boxes and we added the strap over right there. We cleaned it up. I threw some cardboard down so it doesn't grow back up. You can watch the videos, the shorts. I found the queen in the new split hive, which is awesome. Everything's doing well. So we're doing a quick check. It's been 2 weeks since I did that and I messed up with the queen excluder. We're gonna see if that super has any honey in it. I'm very curious. So we're gonna just pop that off quick. This hive here should be ready for another medium super. So I have that, and I'm actually trying a couple things here, or a plastic queen excluder. We're gonna throw that on. The bees are doing well, and the goldenrod is out. I have spearmint that's out, and they're just harvesting like crazy right now. So I'll just show you around real quick, and everything else in the garden is doing phenomenal thanks to the pollinators. So we have a lot of cucumbers, pickles, eggplant, basil. I have peppers, Swiss chard, parsley, cilantro, all that, and it's doing really well. So I'm really happy about that. Also, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so, because we're kind of doing like gardening, homesteading, and bees, but mainly bees on this channel. And I'll just kind of go around. They're really looking strong. So I'm glad I put those entrance reducers on, because it seems to help them. They could defend their hive better. But so let's check it out. These are massive and they are looking beautiful. No pesticides, nothing like that. We're gonna check them out here. They should be ready to pick this week. They look like they're ready now. And there's quite a bit of them on this peach tree. See the bugs get to them a little bit, but that's because we don't spray anything on them. Kind of let them work. They're looking good, huh? Some of them are chewed up, that's okay. Check out the bees, working well. So we're gonna get in there. I'm very curious if they got honey up in there yet or not. And if they did not, I'm gonna take that queen excluder out and just let them run in there hard. And then on that hive, I'll just probably inspect it real quick. This hive here, I'll take a look. It should be ready for another super, which is gonna be right here. It's a medium. And so I'm just gonna get this going, get some smoke going, and we'll go check out the hives. Okay, as you can tell, this got somehow pushed out. I don't know how that came out, so I'll fix that gap. But the bees are coming in super thick on all 3 hives, which is awesome. I like to get that smoke, as I always say, just kind of going. I have it building up pretty thick right now, so that's good. You don't want to smoke too much if you're harvesting honey, because it will end up messing you up. But look at the goldenrod all over them. These hives are gonna have to be corrected before winter. This is bowing, so we're gonna fix it. Last year I actually ended up sealing it. So what we're gonna do is I wanna check this out and see what's going on in here. Butts off. I'm hoping we got some honey up here to harvest this year. We have not did a harvest yet on these hives yet. There's a spider web. I killed that spider last week. If you ever see that, you're gonna wanna get rid of them. We're taking that queen excluder off. There's like nothing going on in there. And it's been way too long. This, on the other hand, is packed. That's where my issue is, I think. Could be wrong. Knock them off. Let's take a look, I'll show you. See how many are up here? But none of them are going up into the box, very few. These are all packed with honey, every one of them, all the way out, which means they should be definitely coming up into the upper box. So that tells me there's something going on. This split hive is ripping. These bees are really doing well. So I'm gonna look at this box too that we set 2 weeks ago. We'll see what they're up to, but we're gonna definitely put no queen excluder now. And we're gonna see how they're doing after. This is gonna be ready to harvest at least 5 of these. They have enough goldenrod coming in, they'll be able to replenish it out. Very docile, these ones. This hive looks kicking, but let's get that box back on. They're looking to go up. They don't wanna stay in that little spot, but we're gonna have to give them something they can work with here. line them up. Now already they're coming up. They're filling up the whole thing. It's pretty cool how quick that happens. Gonna want to space these out a little bit better. Well, you know what? They're actually working the, they're sealing them up, so that's a good thing I see. There we go. And here they come. So I'm not running queen excluders. I bought that other one, but now I can see it's preventing them in my hive from coming up here. So I'm going to go back to what I was doing before. I wish I didn't have that queen excluder on. Not saying you shouldn't have it, I just don't think it's a good idea for my hive. I can see my bees aren't working well. And my neighbor down the road has the same bees I have. He said he took his off also because he's having an issue. So from now on, I'll just shake them off and harvest my honey that way. But I'm ready to do a harvest on 5 frames from this middle box. But if I do that, then they're not going to fill up this box. So we'll see. But the goldenrod's right behind me. They're killing it over here. They're doing really well with this. This is what they're harvesting right now. And it's millions and billions of it everywhere. So let's get the telescopic cover on. Go over to the next hive. Leave these guys alone. They're doing pretty good. Oops, sorry guys. Here is the first hive. They're all over the top box here. And I already see honey, 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 packed. And then for some reason here, I'm not getting the honey on the last. Yeah, they're still filling up honey here. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I'm gonna harvest honey from this hive this year. I just don't feel like I should. They're still trying to get this here filled. But we're 80% full. I'm gonna put the top box, but I'm not gonna put the queen excluder. We'll see how that runs for the super. And if, you know, within a month or two, if they do it, I could take it off and give them the full 2 boxes and they'll be good to go. We'll see how that goes. Good. And this is the plastic queen excluder I wanted to try out, but we're not going to run that one today. So we're just going to leave it like that and we'll see what happens. Shake them in there. There we go. Okay, that new hive. So we're gonna see from the split. I just added the new box 2 weeks ago. I just want to kind of get in there and see how they're handling it and what's going on. They seem to be very active. I'm very impressed with this hive, this split that we did. They seem to be very strong. So they have everything getting grown in with propolis. But they are not drawing out wax yet for some reason. Let's see what's going on here. And we are full all the way across the honey. We're full. We have honey all the way across this entire hive. So they should have been going up into there. I don't have a queen excluder. That's going to be another brood chamber, a deep. But we are beautiful looking. The split took well. I just thought I would have been harvesting some. I could take 5 frames out, but because it's such a cold winter, I like to have 2 boxes. So I really don't want to touch them. I was thinking of giving them maybe an acid treatment right now. I'm wondering if I shouldn't give that hive an acid treatment too. And then save it, but I prefer to do them all across the board at the same time. So let's put this back. We'll do it in a couple days. They're going up there, and the propolis is clogging. It's sealing up all the frames. All 10 frames are locked in place. The propolis is there. And they look healthy. Okay. All right, guys. So we added a medium super here. Not sure if that's going to be even anything in it. I'm hoping to get that top box, the last 2 frames filled out soon, which with the amount of goldenrod, the amount of pollen coming in, they should have that done soon. This hive here hasn't even touched the second box yet, other than the propolis is there sealing up all 10 frames. And then that hive, queen excluder came out and we left the super. Could we harvest? Absolutely. We could harvest probably, honestly, we'd probably harvest 10 frames total here, or probably even take like 3, 2, and 5 and spin them off. But I kind of don't want to kill my bees, so I'm worried because we have cold winters here, and this year it seems like a lot more moisture in the atmosphere, so we might end up with a very strong winter. So we'll see if I'm going to even take any here. Might just buy local and support another apiary local, even though I have it. We will see. All right, guys, stay tuned. Next time around, we'll check it out. We're going to be doing an acid treatment for varroa mites, so you're going to want to stay tuned for that. Don't forget to subscribe.